Now we go to PV5, another motion or amendment proposed by Ms. May. Any debate on PV5? All right, I'll call for a vote on PV5. All in favor of PV5? All in favor? All opposed? Amendment defeated. Now we go to NDP 6. And it's, my notes here say if adopted, NDP 7 cannot be moved. So, any comments or any debate on NDP 5? 6, excuse me, NDP 6, yep. Mr. Davies.
Thank you. Well, again, this is the mid-level proposal to try to get the criminalized sanctions in this bill down to a reasonable proportional basis. This amendment would reduce the reference to 14 years maximum imprisonment down to 2 years less a day, and for offenses that are less than that to replace all of the indictable the proceedings by indictment, to replace those with summary conviction only. In my view, this loses the advantage that I just expressed in the previous defeated amendment of using financial penalties instead of criminal sanctions. But in lieu of that, it does bring the criminal sanctions down to a reasonable level and in line with what not only what the courts are handing out today in terms of sentencing, but also a similar approach to the regulation of tobacco and alcohol.
All right, any further comments on NDP 6? All right, I'm going to call for a vote on NDP 6. All in favor of the amendment? NDP 6. All in favor? All opposed? Recorded vote.
Monsieur Ayoub.
No.
Mr. Yolson.
No.
Mr. McKinnon.
No.
Ms. Sidhu. Mr. Oliver. Ms. Gladue.
No.
Mr. Vetkenstren. Mr. Weber.
No.
Mr. Davies.
Yes.
Yes pour 1, nays contre 8, 8.
All right, NDP 6 is defeated.